So this update today is going to share with you the key points that have happened over the last month or so, and what we're going to be looking forward to in the weeks and months ahead. So let's begin. Okay, I'll try to keep this nice and short because it's a little boring, but here are the key dates. The campaign finished on the 28th of September. The funds cleared around about the 5th of October. I had some problems with the factory in regards to they were very slow to reply to questions, and I just felt a little bit suspicious. So I paid a third-party company to do a factory inspection on the 13th of October, which ended up being a bad inspection. So what I did then was quickly turned around and found a new factory and checked out their background really thoroughly. These guys have been making puppets and high quality stuffed toys for about 30 years. So they are now going to be our production partner for Pubbet number 1. The new sample production started on the 24th of October, and they've just recently finished. So the new sample is ready to go. I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to share with you some video and photos in the video ahead. Okay, the key point here is that they've made a number of improvements to Pubbet number 1, which I'm really happy and excited about, and I'll also show you those improvements too. Production should start in the next week or so, and the production payment has been sent today, the 28th of November, as well as the eyes. They've also been paid for, and that's a separate order. Since the campaign finished, we've sent all the secondary perks, so you should have received those. Here's a picture of the new jacket being made. They're using a much nicer quality material. Actually, the materials all over Pubbet number 1 are a much higher quality. Here you can see the neck is the same fabric now as the rest of the body and is much stronger. You can also see that the stitching on the t-shirt is a much higher quality, and the t-shirt fabric itself is also much thicker. Now this picture, please disregard the eyes. They are a placeholder, not the final item. So here's Pubbet number 1. Now this is basically what we'll be getting, apart from the eyes, which will be different. We'll get the hard plastic eyes as I designed in the previous sample, and our hair will also be dark purple, not black. But you can see the quality is so much nicer. The jacket is beautiful, knitted sort of wool, and that will be a lot stronger and will last a lot longer. And I just love the way it looks. It looks really cool. Very happy with that. Our office helper here, her name is Jessie. She's been wonderful. Lots of questions backwards and forwards. She's been great. She answers within a few minutes every time. So she's showing us Pubbet number 1 there. Here's another angle. Again, please disregard those eyes. They're pretty goofy looking. Ours will be a lot better. Now, big upgrade is the posable fingers. You can see here, Pubbet number 1 will now have posable fingers as standard. A free upgrade for all of you, and another way of saying thanks for waiting the extra month or so. Okay, so he'll be able to pick things up and hold on to things, and all sorts of fingery goodness, I guess. And another view of the higher quality fabrics there. The t-shirt's a lot thicker, a lot nicer stitching. Overall, it's just a much better puppet. Now, Jessie in the factory has made this cute video for us. This is Pubbet number 1, my sample, the original sample that you saw in Indiegogo, okay? And this is the new sample. Ta-dum! As you can see, the jacket is a lot nicer. It's basically the same puppet, but the fabric quality is a lot stronger, a lot better. And of course, with this sample, the eyes are placeholders, as I've said about 300 times. So we're going to get the eyes identical to the one you saw in the Indiegogo campaign. And he's showing here the purple feather that will be used for the hair, and he's now eating it for some reason. Okay, so that's the comparison. That's our new Pubbet number 1. Okie dokie. Bye-bye. Okay. This is a picture of our new factory. Very nice setup there. You can see the designer hard at work. Here's another close-up of our new nose. There's no seam. Very nice. And the puppet fingers, you'll see, are much longer on the new sample, and they're also posable. And here's a picture of the internal sort of wire mechanism of the new fingers. So you'll be able to make it hold up numbers and so forth. And here's a quick shot of our cloth label, which will be inside every puppet. And this is cool. Look at the new pupils. I'm hoping to give you each a set of different sizes so you can choose. The factory has also found a much better source for the feather hair, so our hair will be much longer and thicker, and of course purple, not black. Here's another look at our puppet number 1. I'm so happy, guys, with how it's all turned out. It's been a bit of a delay. I'm sorry about that, and thanks again for your patience. But look, I'm really telling you, this is going to be worth the wait, and you're going to love puppet number 1. A quick charity update. Minnie, our sponsored child, has now gone to live in Bangkok with her grandmother, and she's safe and happy there, and we wish her well. We now have a new sponsored child for our Pubbets business, and her name is Gradtai. She's also 5 years old, and she lives in Pattaya in Chonburi. We'll be providing all of her school supplies and costs for the year ahead. Thanks again, guys, and thanks for your patience again. I guess that's it for now, and please connect with me on Facebook.